Hello everybody, what's going on? Jerome here, bringing you guys a Bloons Tower Defense 5 update. That is the new Tribal Turtle Special Agent. He is fairly good in my opinion. I kind of like him, and he also kind of falls in line with what I had been asking for from Ninja Kiwi to make into an update, which is a new kind of tower that works in the water besides the Monkey Buccaneer, and they answered it. And actually, this is one of the 3 methods I proposed. They're not saying that they, took my advice. I doubt they did, because when the guy actually contacted me from Ninja Kiwi, he even said, like, this is something like, get ready for this. We've been, we know about this. And, but still, it's really cool to find out that I had the same idea that they did, because that's actually really cool. So, basically, a little bit about the Tribal Turtle. As it literally says, Tribal Turtle can live on land or water. He throws spears and coconuts. Coconuts do extra damage to ceramic balloons and can pop frozen and lead balloons. Now, what that means, and what they failed to tell you, was that basically, they, in terms of the lead and ceramic balloons, not only does it say they can do extra damage, they, their spears can't really do any damage at all to what are they called? To ceramic balloons, as well as lead balloons or frozen balloons. The only way they can break through them is when they throw a coconut, which is at random. As you can tell, ready guys? It seems like a 50-50 shot. Notice how he throws one spear, then one coconut. So it's not the worst thing in the world when that happens, but that's just a fact that you're going to have to deal with, is that it will alternate. Now, we did put the first one in water. Here's just one on land, so you can see he functions exactly the same way, only, obviously, he's on land. And notice he goes 1 for 1, 1 spear, 1 coconut, which is good and bad. It's good that it can crack through frozen balloons, ceramic balloons, as well as lead balloons, but the only reason it is bad is because the spear will not do that. So when the spear comes in contact with one of them, it'll shy away, whatever you want to call it. Now, to show you guys what it means when it says it can go through ice balloons, let's put a little ice tower right there, and you can see it's frozen, but notice how he still hits through the frozen balloons anyway. Not every tower can do that. In fact, I believe the Dart Monkey is one of them that can't do it, and Spike Traps might also be as well. There are a lot of towers that can't shoot through ice. This new special agent can. Now, as for the price of it, it does cost a lot, $85. So $85 is pretty expensive in terms of these towers. Just to give you, for instance, I'm pretty sure, let me see. Yep, besides the Beekeeper and the Balloon State of Ice, it is the 3rd most expensive out of the 7 right there. So it's pretty high up there on the list, and I don't know. I kind of think it's worth it, kind of don't. I'll show you guys a good strategy that works with it. What I was doing earlier when I was fiddling with it was you could put an ice tower up front there, and then you guys work on a spike trap in the backfield. And the thing that I do like about these guys is, say you sell this, on their own with a spike trap in the back, they'll be able to get so much money for you, at least early on in the levels. After a while, though, the Tribal Turtles start to lose their appeal, and that's when things start going downhill. So I'll show you guys some of their weaknesses and pluses. As I showed you guys, they are good against iced enemies, which is nice, but the weaknesses are going to be coming up soon. The first one being they cannot hit camouflage balloons. So now that hasn't come out yet. It's going to be around, I think it's wave 23 on easy mode on this level. But when it does come out, the camo balloons, it lets it go on by, which is annoying, but can be fixed with a Meerkat Spy, or if you choose to do a Monkey Village, that'd be more expensive. I'd probably just choose the Meerkat Spy and the special agents. But that always works. Or you could just let him go by and let your Spike Trap pick him up. That's one of the reasons I have him back there. Now, on a completely side note, guys, just because I feel like I should just, I haven't mentioned it ever before, so might as well just tell you guys now. The Spike Trap did have a little bit of an overhaul, and didn't make it any better. They just made the lead balloons a little bit more costly. They are now, I think, in the 800 range? Yeah, 770. So they're $770 now instead of the normal used to be 530, I believe. So it's a little bit more, but it's definitely fair. I think, in fact, all the updates for the Spike Trap probably should have been raised in price a little bit, personally. I mean, I love it. It's my favorite tower, but it was overpowered, I will admit that much. So, as you can tell, another cool perk about it is the coconut. Not so much the arrows, it doesn't seem like, but when he throws a coconut, they can go through multiple targets. So watch closely. I'm going to put it in slow mode. Ready? His arrows don't really do too much, but the coconut, notice how that goes through multiple targets every once in a while? Like right there? That is one of the great things about this, is that it can ricochet through them. Kind of just like a, what is it called? I'm losing my mind here. I'm sorry, I can't think of the name. The ninja monkeys throw them. It's called a shuriken. Why was I thinking shoryuken? I didn't want to say shoryuken because I knew it was wrong, but I knew it was close to the word. But yeah, shuriken. So shurikens can go through enemies. So can their so can their coconuts. Spears, I don't believe so. I just haven't been able to line up a shot to really see, but it doesn't seem like they can. So that's one of the downsides / pluses of it. And pretty soon you guys are going to be able to see how this strategy holds up against when you hit camo balloons, which, although is, you know, not that much fun and it is annoying, it's one of the different things that you're going to have to face in this game. So we're setting up pretty well. Yeah, see, this is why it's good, is all I have is two, like, you know, besides this, I have, besides the turtle, sorry, I have a single tower that's a spike factory. It's only been upgraded one time, and I have $3,400 just lying around. The only thing is that after a while, as I said before, as time goes on, these guys get worse and worse, like, progressively. And it looked like his arrow might have ricocheted through more than one target. So, scratch what I said before, I guess both of theirs can hit through more than one target. I'm not sure if they have a limit, but it seems like they both can hit through at least one. So we're closing in now. It's the wave after this one that the camo balloon will finally come in. So let's just finish this wave up. And I think it's about time we start upgrading the speed that comes out. So here we go, guys. You ready? Here's the camo balloon. He just comes moseying on through. Nothing you can do. At least you have your spike factor in the back, though, so that's always a plus, and you can get by that just fine. So now I'm going to cut the video right now just so I get to a lead balloon so I can show you guys what they can do against them. So until that point in time, I'll be right back. Okay, so here we go, guys. As you can see, those are the lead balloons. Notice how the coconut can break through them. I didn't get to show you any example of him using a spear against one of them, but don't worry, there'll be certainly more lead balloons in the future that you can check it out, how the spear just goes right into them and just bounces off. The coconut, on the other hand, will be able to break through, so let's see. Also, guys, wait, real quick. You ready? Coconut broke through, okay, show me spear right there. As you saw, if you looked at the one on the bottom, he speared it and it did not break through his outer layer. So that can stall you down and waste some of your ammunition, although, to be honest, it is not the end of the world. I guarantee there are much worse things in this world. And so that's just one of the bad things about it. Another thing about the tower I don't like is I feel like it doesn't do quick enough damage to really make a dent in heart balloons. So when it hits a heart balloon, I feel like it's really hard for it to take it out. It kind of just regenerates its health and goes on its merry way, which is what normally happens with towers, and I don't know, I feel like for a special agent, maybe it should be better suited to hit the heart towers by, maybe, I don't know, more rapid attack, or something along those lines. Or maybe, perhaps even make the special agent, for the first time ever, highly effective, thank you, that's the word, highly effective against heart-shaped balloons, because we haven't seen anything like that. So something that, like, does extra damage to heart-shaped balloons, maybe does 2 times the popping compared to, like, you know, a normal tower against heart-shape, I don't know. Just an idea out there you guys can use, you don't have to, obviously. So, pretty good setup right now. I guess same thing as I did with the lead balloons. I'm going to cut the video right now, and I will fast forward to the point where I can show you guys him facing a ceramic balloon, and show you how that one turns out, because that one is an interesting battle. You'll see real quick. It doesn't necessarily completely destroy them, but you certainly do get a good swipe or two at them. So, alright guys, I'm just going to fast forward now. Alright guys, so we just saw our first ceramic balloons last round. I went right through it before I could commentate over it, so I'm going to try and find you another set of them just to show you guys what it's like. What I'm going to do is, after this round, I'm going to get rid of that glue gunner I had built there. I a little bit restructured myself in the time that you guys were gone, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to sell him off so he doesn't get in the way. And instead we're just going to place him here, and just to make a point, we're going to set ourselves up with a nice little super monkey there in case anyone decides they want to try and break through. So we're going to try and get ourselves another ceramic balloon. We should have another one at least coming in the next 2 waves. I'm pretty sure they start coming around 47 habitually, you know, just one a little bit beforehand, the same as the Moab balloons. And so we'll be able to take a look at that and how they fare against them. They actually do fare very well against ceramic balloons, especially because, don't forget, ceramic balloons are the strongest in the game besides Moab balloons. And I think there might be the rainbow balloons as well. Rainbow balloons are fairly strong, but, you know, these guys are up there, so keep that in mind. So, well, first we can check out how they do against Moabs. Moabs, they are not a sight to behold. They really just kind of let them go through peacefully, and that's another thing to keep in mind. They will not get the job done against Moabs at all. Those are ceramic balloons right there, though. You ready, guys? So we're going to focus him on the lash, as you guys can see. And, yeah, see, he doesn't really do the most in the world, but by the time they do make it around, he is able to try and peel off at least one layer of the ceramic balloon, so that is something special with two of them. You can take them down. Just even that tiny bit really does make a difference, so it is pretty good, I guess you could say, but, overall, I don't know. I like it. I like how you can put it in the water, and I like how it's on land. I don't like how it's not good against camo balloons, because it can't hit them. I don't like how it's not good against heart-shaped balloons. I like how it can pop through ice balloons, how it's really good against lead balloons, and also how it is good against their ceramic balloons. So overall, I give it a plus. It is a little bit overpriced in my opinion at $85, but holistically, I would say that the new turtle is actually pretty good. So that is my overall analysis and what you can do with him. Anyway, guys, thank you all for watching, and if you're new to this channel, don't forget to subscribe, and stay tuned. I post balloons content all the time, as well as other Flash Player games, Minecraft games, you name it, I pretty much got it on my channel. So thank you all for watching, and have a good night.